Hey, everybody. Hi, it is Kisa. It is Coach K. Y'all, this is a new day in terms of streaming and broadcasting today. So we've had a little bit of technical difficulty and all that stuff, but so glad that you are here. We are talking about the new landscape, right, with dating in our 50s. For most of you today, this was a weather day. So you had the opportunity to be home, to enjoy the weather from the comfort of your home. So me and my friend, I call him Stan the man. I don't know what y'all call him, but Stanley Tarver, the one and only, we concocted this idea, right? That we were going to get on here and we were going to talk about the landscape for dating after 50. Now, I'm not going to tell Stan's age, okay? Stan, are you trying to show me something, Stan?
You
Um,
good? You good?
okay,
You good?
okay. I'm not going to talk about Stan's age, but I'm going to let you at least hear from him. Stan, tell the good people who you are. I know that you have a nice social media following and all that kind of stuff. Stanley Tarver is his name, and we have these conversations behind the scenes. So we thought we'd bring the conversation to the forefront. Tell the good folks who you are while I share the broadcast about Stan.
Well, I'm Stanley Top. I'm just a poster. I just post on anything, and I just over the past year, I just found a real interest in this video blogging, whatever you want to call it, social media,
Hmm.
because it's entertainment. It gives me something to do at my age, where I'm not out in the street. I can spend my time here creating content, what have you, whether it's good or bad. Some people say it's good, some people say it's bad, some people don't care. But that's what I do.
Yeah.
Also, I work a job, so that's what I do. Also, I got my co-host with me. She's always off screen. It's Peaches. Peaches, say hello to everybody, Peaches.
Say
Hi,
hey, Peaches.
y'all. Hi.
So
All
so
right.
that's what I do. Let's do it.
All right, let's do. We if people only knew what we talked about behind the scenes, because you
Oh
and I
my
I
God.
know,
have
right?
conversations. We have said that we're going to do it, and Peaches, you can join in as well. Y'all are going to make me a little crew to chime in with some of these social media items as well. But let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk about dating. Let's talk about relationships. I mean,
You
we really
know,
talk about whatever we want.
and I think Peaches will be good for this because she's in a different age dynamic.
Mm.
She's 10 years younger than you, probably.
No, I'm
Mm-hmm.
10 years younger than you.
You're 10 years younger
Exactly.
than me. Exactly. Okay. Okay. So we stand. I ain't gonna. No, they might be trying to figure it out. Okay.
Well,
They trying to figure out you old.
we we will all figure it as part of the conversation because, and the reason that I said we have many people who are in our group. It's not too late for love,
Right.
which is what I shared within the group. So it made it a little bit challenging. Facebook, because of some changes, made it a little bit challenging to go directly live within the group.
Right.
So I shared the broadcast within the group and also shared it on my page. But yeah, Stan, I mean, let's talk about it. I mean, you're a single man, you're divorced.
Right.
So you bring a unique perspective. I'm a single woman, I'm divorced. So what is the
Peaches is single and divorced.
peach
Peaches
look?
is singing divorce too.
Peach is like, I'm gonna get in here.
So we
What?
got a trifecta.
However
We
you
got a
tell 'em.
trifecta. It don't work for us, or does it?
What do you mean?
We got a trifecta. All three of us single.
And
Does
Yeah.
it
divorced.
and divorced? So does it work for us, or does it not work for us? What
So
do you
let's
think?
talk.
Let's talk about it.
Let's
That's
talk
deep
about it.
right there.
So I'm listening.
Well, for
Well,
me, I think that it did work for me. It just didn't work for my partner. I think they walked into something they weren't prepared for. You know, how people say they love the idea of being in love, the idea of the look of a wife, of a family, of success, but
yeah.
they don't know how to maintain it. Like they can only save face for so long. And I think that's what happened with him. He saved face for just so long before the infidelity started. And I was blind to the fact. And we're married over 7 years. And most of our marriage, he was in a full fledged relationship as well as a couple of other side chicks.
So let me ask this, because what I don't want to do, Stan, is there any pictures online because what I can suspect that people are doing, people are like, okay, I hear somebody, but I can't see them. Okay, what's going on? So, is there any way to bring her on air? If we're gonna do
Okay.
it, let's do it.
Okay, this the thing. Peaches have
High
a
profile
level 5 government job.
Oh,
I might not allow
Level 5.
oh, okay.
So that's why I keep her hid, but she's on all my videos.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, I'm listening then. So, folks, there you have it. We're gonna have somebody talking in the background that you could be hearing from.
And that's hard. It's hard. But we've been doing it for over a year.
Okay. So I'm listening at this point before I jump in. Is there anything that you wanted to say, Peaches?
Yes, and so I can say this. It was very hard for me to trust. It still is kind of to trust to date, to be in a relationship because you got to deliver immediately. I'm not waiting on you to glow up, right? I'm successful. I have my own everything. And so I don't have time to build a bear. I don't have time to be the husband because I was, right? Stanley could attest he saw a lot of them be like, why are you doing that? Don't you got a whole husband? Like,
Yeah.
so my demands are different now. And I'm watching everything. Everything is a red flag at this point. I'm Googling you because my job, I definitely am doing a background check. I'm getting all your info. I know when you first came out of Pampers. I know everything about you. Like, and I tell, hey, I'm a Google you, and I'm gonna do a background check. And if you move a certain way, I'm gonna hire a PI.
Wow.
I'm not gonna hire a PI. I'm just making a joke.
I know you are. Stanley, you got a fan club. Doug Taylor said, "Hey, I posted the comment."
I grew up with Doug. Doug grew up down the street from me. You talking about Pastor Doug Taylor?
Pastor Doug.
Oh, Pastor Doug Taylor. I like Pastor Doug Taylor.
Yeah, Doug grew up down the street from me. Doug, he grew up right in front of KK in the house. Directly across the street. Yeah.
No, I got to meet him in person. He cool.
What up, Doug?
Stanley is like a neighborhood historian. Like Stanley knows everybody. So you know, Stanley, I want to talk about this because I hear Peaches kind of saying, and I want y'all to turn in and look, Google how he treated this. What Pastor Doug says, Google how he treated the young dudes in the
He said what?
Google how he treated the young dudes.
Hey pastor, I have this.
So Pastor know my auntie.
He know everybody.
I'm gonna have to invite some of my
Pastor, my discernment tells me that Stanley was off the chain. Stanley's off the chain, not right now, but right now. So I can imagine that Stanley was off the chain back in the day because he still is. That's hilarious.
Let me give you a background story, Keith.
Uh-oh. Baby,
in 1976.
I wasn't born yet.
My mom died.
Oh, okay.
She passed.
Okay.
No, I thought it was 78.
I meant 78, my bad.
Yeah,
78.
She died the year I was born.
I was 9 years old at the time.
Okay.
9. So my dad was a single parent.
Uh-huh.
Me and my brother, per se, we were neighborhood children. So all my neighbors raised us because at that time, this is a close-knit neighborhood.
Okay.
Everybody knew each other and everybody looked out. Doug mama. Everybody just looked out and it was close-knit. It's not like today's time.
Mm-hmm.
They saw me out there. Stanley, you want something to eat?
Mm-hmm.
Stanley, what you doing over there? Come here, I'm gonna beat you. and it was fine. You know. So I was a community child, basically. That's what I was. So everybody knew me. I had a lot of crazy stuff I used to do back then.
I can imagine.
But I tell you this, Keith.
Yeah.
I graduated from high school, graduated from college 2 times.
And when people do well for yourself.
When people say you know what, Keith? At my mama funeral in 1978, I remember one of my aunts saying, Stanley, Steve, and Cheryl ain't gonna turn out to be nothing because their mama gone and their daddy don't know how to handle them.
Baby, and they all success.
My
My
brother, PhD.
My God.
My sister, EDS, Birmingham Board of Education. I work for the Birmingham Board of Education. I got a master's degree too. So she was lying,
Yeah.
but I'm just it's just perception of everything. From that all the way to relationships.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna a man or a woman is not going to change anyone from who they are originally.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what they can do,
It's add value.
they can add value or they can do increase value. Or you get on the same plane at the same time and you ride together.
I know that's right.
You can go up, down, or you can stay right here. You stay right there. So with this relationship stuff, I was married for 17 years. 17. And I didn't see it, but I started seeing things. I guess she did too. Both of us were over the road truck drivers.
Okay.
So I just put it like this. In, let's say, the last 7, 8 years we were married, we were probably average seeing each other 365 days a year, 64 days out of the year. So,
wow.
It got to be my non.
And how many years? How many years did you go through not seeing each other that much? How many years?
17.
No.
How many? I'm gonna say
the last 7 to 8 years.
No. Because both was over the road short drive. But it went from I say the last 6, 7 years.
You only saw each other like about out of 12 months. You only saw each other about 2 months out the year.
Yeah.
With total days, because as truck drivers, we're moving and ebbing and flowing, so those weren't consistent.
Right.
So, what do you? And y'all, if you have, post them in the comments. We're monitoring the comments, okay? We're monitoring that. But my question to you, Stanley, is, and you can determine how you want to share with us as far as relationships romance. When did you know the relationship was done? And what do you think contributed to that?
I knew the relationship was done where I got tired of being over the road 3-4 weeks at a time, sometimes a month and a half at a time. And I decided, hey, I want to be at home every week. I got a whole house here. You can't take care of a house if you're not at the house.
Yeah.
See, most people that's married to a truck driver, one of them gonna be at the house. Because somebody got to make the house run. But if both of y'all out there, month and a half, first of all, it comes to security. People know that that's what you do. Your house a target. Second of all, if something happened in the house while you gone, ain't nothing you can do about it. Because you don't know. For instance, a freezer went out. Got home, had a dead smell all through the house for a whole month. Because everything in there, it was rotten. So, and I just said, for one, my house paid for. I ain't got to be out there like that. But greed is what got us. Greed is what
both of you is what caused challenges in your marriage.
Well, the money was good at the time.
Yeah.
Very good. Over $500,000 together combined. So, but it came at a cost.
Ooh, let's talk about that. So that's a different perspective, Stanley.
Okay.
So pursuing money, having that lifestyle, that caused some issues because y'all to have that money, be about that lifestyle. I hear a little bit of an echo, but we're gonna keep looking. That's better. Well.
Wait a minute, KG, who has the echo, me or her?
I'm not sure. I think you do because I hear it being turned down now. Hey, KG. Um,
My echo is all the way up. Can't be me.
hmm. Let me please Stan. I'm gonna
Go to your setting.
hold on. So let's see if there's an echo. Uh, there's not an echo now. I'm thinking it's coming through here, but I'll make my point quick and you go. So here's what I will say to you. Yeah, I've got the echo that's coming through. So
Okay.
everybody's saying to me, yes, we know it's me. We're just trying to determine the source. Like I'm the one echoing, but I don't think I'm coming through my audio system. I think I'm coming through Stanley's audio system because here's how I
See,
sound when I mute Stanley. Here's how I sound. But when I put Stanley back in, I can hear myself muted. We can hear clearly now without the echo. Exactly. So whoop, wait a minute.
complete loud.
In StreamYard
This right here take control of the screen, y'all.
So being about that life, Stanley, you think that some challenges in your life? I'm listening.
It's on echo cancellation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine is on echo cancellation too. Okay, well, I think he may have hit something, but he'll come back on. So mine is on echo cancellation. I don't know what else to do, y'all. Give us a little grace while we work through it. So we'll and what I'll do is just keep my questions really, really short and to the point. All right. So, Stan, tell us about how receiving that life you think affected your marriage. And y'all, we just have to work with it. Okay. Lisa will just question short.
You breaking up? Can you hear what she just said? You breaking up?
Okay, let me try again. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I was saying, so going after that lifestyle, you think produced some challenges in your marriage. Going after the successful lifestyle,
Right.
pursuing money.
Right.
So what would the alternative have been? How do you think this could have turned around, Stanley? You know, we can talk about what has happened, but as you kind of think about it, what would have made things different?
I have an opinion. Can I say
Go ahead.
something?
Yes.
I think that people really take for granted the equally yoked part. If you're somebody that comes from having things and you're with somebody that's not used to family and community and having things like Stanley,
That's what it was.
Yeah,
you painted or you hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, so the way we grew up was considered with money, right? And so like if we told somebody if you were in the community outside of our neighborhood and saw somebody, they'd be like, they would tell me all the time, where you from? I ain't never seen you before. I was like, I stay right there. They be like, oh, y'all ain't allowed to come outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, y'all the pretty girls, y'all ain't allowed to do this and that. And so, if you grow up with things and you get with somebody that's never had or had the desire to have more into I ain't gonna say more than what they're used to, or you expose them to things they never had, it becomes a problem because you are comfortable already. They gonna keep on going. They just ain't gonna stop. They're not gonna understand. Like we understand what the sacrifices are, right? Like my grandma stayed at home. She worked. My granddad stayed at home, but my granddaddy also had the money, right? And so, and everyone in this neighborhood was very successful. We grew up around guys that played in the Negro Baseball League, first black this, first black that, directors of this. So we grew up around things and people of substance. And so when you get with somebody that's never been exposed to that, and there's not a real conversation or a real understanding, like, hey, now, I know the money good, what we doing, blah, 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 but hey, family is important, community is important. And, it was hard for my family to watch Stanley not be able to be Stanley. Like, Stanley has always been the one, like, in the neighborhood, we all get together. Like, we grill together, we celebrate anniversaries, we celebrate birthdays, we celebrate just because we want to. And you get with somebody that while everybody's celebrating, they out for a few minutes and they go in the house. And so it was hard for us to watch because we could tell that he was, especially when he came home, because he was like, man, I'm so tired of not being here. I'm missing my grandkids. I'm missing my kids. I want to sit down a little bit. And so speaking to an elder in the neighborhood, they said they're not equally yoked. She don't know how to handle anything like that. And that's just my opinion for what I saw.
Thank you for that, Peaches. For those of you who are listening, y'all, we have Peaches who works with Stan, who's also kind of rendering an opinion. We're talking dating after 50. He's giving that perspective from someone who's slightly younger, which is great because it really kind of covers the gamut of more mature dating. So let's come on up to this conversation, Stanley, now. What are some of the dating after 50? It's kind of shocking to me. It's kind of mind-numbing to me. The hate, particularly in the African American community, just the hate and the distrust we have for one another. How do we get here?
This is what I see. Being married 17 years and dating before that, the dating game has totally changed. It's not where it used to be. It's really no courting like it used to be. To me, it's much more about what can you do for me? What can you do this for me? And for real, I don't even date. I don't date for real because I ain't got time for it and I'm not gonna do it.
What do you mean you don't date? What do you mean you don't date? Is that possible to not date? You know, it means, you don't go out. It means you don't go out with somebody?
Well,
here we go. Come on.
This what I would do for real. How would I say this? I got 3 or 4 friends that I know. I might say, let's go grab a bite to eat. Then I'm dropping you back off home.
Okay.
Meet me here.
Okay.
It's not like dating for real.
Yeah.
Because when I'm sitting here with you at while we eating, the conversation flow, whatever, you know, that's how I label you. And that don't mean good or bad. It just means that that's not what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easy for a man to call a woman up and say, let's go out. You want to go to a concert with me? As long as it's spending money, it's cool. But when you deviate and you just want to have personal, not sexual, personal, mental conversations, you don't get that as fast as you used to when I was in the dating game. And to me, I'd rather be alone than be a prisoner to my pocketbook, to my purse, to my wallet.
So you feel like dating is about how much you can spend.
If you look at it now, it's all about a Birkin bag. It's all.
Whoa. How can it be about a Birkin bag if I'm going out on 2 dates with you? That's not. I mean, my question is.
You know what? We got
age?
women out here at 50-some years old that adopted that trait, and they ain't never had nothing in their life. You know what?
Tag me up on this because I want you to chime in because most of the women that I know, most of the women can afford their own Birkin bag.
How many women do you know?
I know a lot. I got lots of buddies.
Okay, I got a lot of, and I got a
mercy.
You know, I got a lot of female friends. I got more female friends than I got male friends, and I just sit in the cut and I listen to the conversation because we get together. I have a group on Facebook, 200 people in it. Been going for about 9 years now, and I just listen. Some of them Hey, they still old school. But
Okay.
you've got some 50s, 60 years old that have adapted the mindset of what you gonna do for me. Hell, if you ain't did it for yourself and you 50, 60 years old, who gonna do it for you? Who gonna do it for you?
Ladies, I need your help. I
I
need your
mean,
help. I need your
but,
help because
but wait a minute, Keith.
I'm listening.
Because at this age right now, I'm looking at 5 years. 5 years from being retired. And I won't be 67. I won't be 65. I'll be younger than that. But I'm not 60 now either. But in 5 years, I'm gonna be retired. Now, where are you at the same point in your life that I am? Do you have your money right? Can our money match each other? But I think right now, a lot of people they might want to get together. When I had my house, it was 1993 paid for. To meet you, I'm not gonna move. And you can take it or leave it. Because I'm gonna let you leave it. Or I'm not gonna get into another debt on a house at 60 some years old. It don't make sense. If anybody can see it makes sense, you you
You see the comment on the screen right now.
we need someone to help change the light bulbs outside.
Kimberly,
Hey,
bless
Kimberly,
you.
hey, Kimberly, I twist them,
Bless
baby.
you.
I twist them. But you know,
Bless you. That's what
Kimberly, I would twist them light bulbs. Hey, Kimberly, I get you 100 watt, baby. You just got a 50. You need more light, baby. Hey, Kim, you need you need a bigger light, Kim. We need to put some light on this thing.
Kimberly. Kimberly got a comment of the day. Thank you, Kimberly.
I just
Sending hearts to you, Kimberly.
yeah, send Kim's a star. But I just feel like at our ages, we going into the twilight.
Yeah.
We got more years behind us than we have in front of us.
Yeah. Some of us.
Oh, yeah, some of us. Well, hell, if you my age,
40, if you over 40,
if you're over 40, you do it. Hey, all I want to do right now, Keisha, I want to get on a cruise ship and I want to take sail. That's all I want to do. I want to cruise the world. That's all I want to do.
I want to take road trips.
I ain't taking no road trip because you got to drive, and I drive for a living. So,
oh yeah, that's different for you.
Yeah. I mean, we can bounce to Atlanta. Well, driving from here to Chicago ain't far. For real, for real.
So let me say what I hear. So I hear. So I'm gonna share. I'm gonna just say this. Danica says, "Good afternoon, Janika. We don't have a podcast per se. Kelly and I are friends, and we always have this conversation. And we say we're going live. Let me. I tell you a little echo. So I keep pointing quick. First of all, I still don't say this. I say it publicly. I don't know the two women who are looking to beautify them a Birkin bag. At 50, I've always thought, let's be real. I don't even know what a Birkin bag is.
You don't know what a Birkin bag is?
I'm a Louis Vuitton girl. So I
know that's right.
Okay.
I don't need to investigate on all the rest of the things. I have a couple of Louis Vuitton bags. So I'm not looking for that. So if you're talking about a 50 plus woman looking for that for 3 days, that's not enough. Number one. And number two, my question is, I hear all the things that you're saying you don't want. I don't want this. I don't want that. I don't want this. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. The thing I admire, that is your right. That is absolutely, you have absolutely every right that you expect. The things I admire, some of the relationships you hold is people will.
Wait a minute, Keith. Janika? Who has to echo, me or Keisha?
I'm echoing through your podcast.
But my volume is all the way down. I don't have volume on.
Well, if I were to mute you, I don't hear the echo anymore.
Okay, there we are we let's see now.
The feedback is making it hard to understand.
Eric, are we still echoing?
Yeah, we are still echoing. Yeah,
It
we are
says it's saying
still
it's you.
Well, I went through and checked StreamYard. Let me see. Is there anything else?
If you do it, you're gonna knock us offline.
Hear me? Can't hear me now with my volume. Can you mute while you're talking? If I mute while well, maybe I mute here. Hold on. That's an idea. Gigi.
I
Hold
think
on, Stan. Hold on, Stan. Hold on, I got it. Okay, so can you all still hear me at home? I'm asking the question. Stan, can you hear me? Okay, so what I'm doing, Stan, while I'm asking the question, I've muted. So can the folks at home, does that work? Okay, so the folks at home, is that better? Can you still hear me right now for the folks at home? Can you still hear me? There you go. Okay. Thank you, Tanja. Thank you, sweetheart. Yes, they can hear me now without the echo. So Stan, what will happen is I'm going to ask a question and then turn it back to you and we'll do it that way, okay? All right, good deal. Everybody's saying yes, that's the way we'll do it. Thank you all. We just worked that out live on air. So anyway, so this is great, y'all, because you know what it means? That means he can't interrupt me. Yes, echo is gone. So I'm gonna mute you, Stan, while I ask the question, and when you go, I'm gonna just be quiet, okay? And we're gonna go back to old school, raising my hand like this when I want to jump in. So anyway, Stan and Peaches, I'm gonna turn it back over to you, and y'all chime in if there's something you want me to ask. And by the way, let me say hello to a couple of people: Janica, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, or Janika, Kimberly Norman, KG, Sandra, my friend Sandra, my friend Yolanda, Sarah Beth, Eric. Hey, Eric. All right. Everybody is saying that is gone. And for all of you who joined earlier as well, thank you so much. So we're going to let you continue on in the conversation. But I think what I was saying, Stan, is at what point in our 50s are we being willing, and maybe the issue is if we're not willing to compromise, maybe we just stay single. Because in my opinion, no matter who you get with, it may not be the house. She may not want a Birkin bag, but every woman wants something, number one. And guess what? Every man. Let's talk about that. Every man wants something. So is the problem or the issue that we're not willing to compromise? And I'll shut up and let you go.
I feel like this. Dating after 50. You've been yourself for so long. And it's hard to change your stripes if you're a tiger. It's certain things that you just set in, certain ways that you set in, whether it be a man or a woman. And I understand that. But and sometimes you look at not the other person, but what makes sense to you. What makes sense to you in this dating game?
Also, you got to look at, is that person worth it?
Well,
because sometimes you'll compromise if the person adds value in a way that you can't quite add value to yourself. And so I'm a compromiser to a certain extent. And so I think that sometimes you have to look at the bigger picture, and your points are valid. I totally agree because you're over 50, you're established. Those are your deliverables, right?
Watch this. A woman can't come to me and say, let's build together. Yeah, we finna die together. what we gonna be? And I ain't speaking to get Social Security check. What we gonna be?
Well, to be honest though, so depending on what your mindset, like my mindset is each one of my kids and each one of my grandkids and something and for the legacy coming behind them. Thanks for cleaning my glass. Um, I want to make sure that everybody has a piece of land. That's something God is not going to create again, right? I've already started. So the person I'm with, we can build. We can leave some things for our kids and grandkids and great grandkids. I looked at what my grandma and granddad did for us. And they just started just one way. well, really 2 ways. We have 2 properties, one here and then one out in the country somewhere. And so I want to do the same thing and more, right? So who I'm with, if I was over 50, right? If we're able and we can do it, let's build that way. We retire, let's invest in some property. Let's invest in some things that's going to leave something for the legacies that we have.
Hey, Kimberly Norman. See, me and Kimberly Norman get into it right off the bat. I'm gonna tell you why. Cause she'll come on my house and use the bathroom and flip my toilet paper the other way around. She gonna flip my toilet paper around.
I'm gonna go
She
flip
like
my
the
toilet
older than
paper
I Kim. Hey, Eric Dell, bro, I ain't nothing wrong with building, but I just tell you my age. I'm 57. I'm reeling that thing back in, bro. If what I ain't got now, I ain't worried about it no more. I'm not worried about it no more.
Can I jump
Go
in?
ahead, Keisha. Go ahead.
Jump in.
Mute me up. Mute me.
I don't hear. Oh yeah, I do. So let me jump in. Kimberly Norman. So you said he's so right. Y'all go ahead and do it. And y'all might be the perfect partners together. That's just how that, because this is what I would say. And Stan, once I finish, you can respond to what I say, but I want you to go back to, and I want you to answer her question. You said she said, what vision do you have after 50? We're getting some good comments in here now, but I want you to touch on what KG asked. What vision do you have for a relationship at 50? Now, this is me, Stan. So this is good because you're setting out your standards. You're setting out what you understand. And I think, we as women, it's important to lay out our standards and what we understand. This is my thought process about everything. Excuse me. I ain't gonna never stop building. And I know that's grammatically incorrect. I ain't gonna never stop building. I ain't gonna never stop. I don't care if let's build, let's acquire another house. We can rent it out. That'll build for our retirement. I'm not ever, that's my goal, gonna stop building. Number one. Number two, and see, Stan, this is why we have great conversations. And this is why you and I are great friends, because me and Stan would be just like this, which I think is great though, because we'll be just like this. Because see, I believe in build. But Janica says, hey, build to be better. Okay. Eric says, hey, I'm still building over here. I don't know that and let me give you another thought, Stanley. If you check the statistics, went to an AG conference several years ago, you want to know the age that people achieve the most success? It's not in their 30s. Yep. It's in their 50s and it's in their 60s. So for me to say I'm done, I don't say I'm 52 and I'm still full speed ahead, and I'm going until I die. I'm going until I can. Thank you, Eric. I'm not stopping. So the way I see it is a partner. When we come together, if we have a strength over here, this man has these strengths, this woman has these strengths. Rather than us doing this, well, I know this and I do it this way. Well, I do it this way and blah, blah, blah. Why not sit down and have a conversation and say, how can we put this together? And how can we be greater? How can we expand? And if we got an extra $3,000 in discretionary income coming in where we don't really need no money, how come we can't increase it to 4,000? How come we can't increase it to 5,000? How come we can't increase it to 10,000? I'm on this train of let's build. Thank you, Yolanda. She says, preach. Says, hold on, Stan. I'm letting it go. I'm turning it back over to you. KG says, I want us to do ministry together to help the community. I want my husband to be my partner. He ain't my everything. I'm gonna have my girl groups. I'm gonna go out and do what Keisha needs to do. But if we're gonna come together, let's come together to do something together that we cannot do alone. Just Keisha's thoughts. So I want somebody to have that mindset, number one. And then I'll close by saying this, Stan, and I'm going to tag you in Peaches. As a woman, and as a mature woman particularly, who's recognized her mistakes, who's been married before, who wants to do better, who wants the opportunity again, and who will have the opportunity again to steward one of God's sons' hearts, I should be putting what I have, not everything, because some of it needs to be for me. Most of it's going to be for God first. But I should be, as God leads me, pouring into my husband to help him be and to help us build something that we don't have together. But that thing has to work both ways. And I'm just sorry. If we do it right, we can have all the Birkin bags, we can have all the Louis Vuittons, we can have all the toys that he wants. All right, I'm tagging you again. I still want you to answer that question, Stan, by Miss Yolanda. She said, what is your vision for dating after 50? Tag, you're it.
No, that was KG. KG
KG.
said, what's your vision for dating after 50? You know what? At this right senior age,
Right.
senior age, dating after 50 should come easy. Because we've seen it all in 50 years. We ain't nothing we ain't seen. We can if you got good sense, you can see it coming down the street towards you. You can see it. You can see it. To me, conversation is the first thing that I look at. That the conversation. If you talking like you 31 years old and I'm 57, if I'm trying to take you out, we going to a little spot, we're gonna do a little dance, and you out here twerking, and I'm trying to two-step with you. We ain't gonna make it, baby. We ain't gonna make it.
So first of all, y'all, I have the inside scoop, right? So Stanley has tried to date a couple of people, and baby, it has been a whole. And they're like his age, and I be like, why I act older than her? Like, Stanley be like, yeah, she can't come back over here. I be like, where's she at? Man, let me tell you what she did. I ain't never seen that. I know we be drinking and stuff, but I ain't never seen nobody old act like that. Like, I done blocked her. Let me tell you something. I done seen some text messages that I had to call my best friend, like, you ain't gonna believe this conversation. Then later old enough be our auntie. What is wrong with these women? Like, but you know what? Also, I think the advantage for someone my age is being around people like Stanley and women that are older, that are more settled and have a vision and a mission statement for their lives. Right. And so they hit their they went past the glass ceiling. They've done a lot of things. And I think it's so important. It's who we surround ourselves with. So if you're an older woman sitting at home watching reality TV shows, you trying to kick it with your daughter and her friend, like you're doing that, then the things you're saying they not for you. That's for them. Right?
Watch this. Watch this right here, Keisha. Hey, Kimberly Norman. We finna do this. Watch this. Kimberly Norman, we about to do this. Watch this. We finna do this.
Yes.
Kimberly Norman.
This is what I be dealing with.
Next Friday or Saturday, me and you going out on a date.
So Valentine's weekend.
That's what we doing, Kimberly Norman. That's what we doing, because I can look at your face and I can tell, me and you vibe.
You take up for Valentine's weekend or this coming Friday?
This coming Friday.
This is.
Why don't you take up? Why don't we do a double date Saturday?
Hell, I ain't double date with you. Hell no.
You ain't gonna go with me tonight.
You might be with a booger eater. Nope. Not doing double date. Not on my first date with a woman.
Not your first date.
Not the first date. We going to 5th, 6th.
Kim, I hope you go on a date.
Kim, I'm swooping you up.
Nice.
And you tell me what you want to do.
Now hold up, Stanley.
What you want to do.
Now slow down with that, because see, Stanley, last time you asked the girl what she wanted to do, when she told you what she wanted to do, you was like, hell no, I ain't taking it. Little pal. Did you see the big? Did you see?
Listen, that's not the first date.
Why not?
If you spend $400-500 on the first date, that's what she for.
But what if that's what you for?
I don't get 2 fucks. I let the woman.
Because you know you love fine dining, so don't play.
I do fine dining. We can go out and spend $200-300 on the meals. Well, you talking about $400-500, and I ain't never been out with you in my life. That's not a first date. That's not a first date to me.
So what is your ideal first date after 50?
After 50.
after 50, where's your ideal first date? Because you used to start off
Applebee's
winding
2
it
for
down.
20. Applebee's 2 for 20. And we can sit there, we can talk. And if you
And you gonna drink a
hey,
wine?
yeah, I'm just talking. But Papa Do's, Jubilee Joe's,
Breaks out.
Brick Top, that's cool too.
Mhm.
But
Culinary dropout.
but
Get
we
to-
we ain't on the Paris level yet. We ain't on the Ruth Chris level
I
yet.
gotta go to Paris. Well, Chris ain't that nigga. That's just like eating.
Paris and Ruth Chris better go check the prices now. I was in that Saturday.
You was?
Yeah.
You ain't bring me no steak.
Yeah, using Atlanta.
I was.
I called the chicken on you. See where you was at.
That was-
Because I would have. But yeah, let's have great conversation. Let's entertain each other's minds instead of bodies. Let's understand.
And you know, it's men over 50, they are so perverted. I ain't never seen it like this in my life.
It depends on what you got on.
I can have this on.
Oh, you look nasty. Yeah, you nasty. But that's too much. That's too much.
That mean they just nasty. They nasty.
They're nasty, yeah.
Yeah.
But let me see. 500 is way too much for a first date. You're right.
It really is.
Kimberly Norman, inbox me all your information, and I'm gonna let Keisha know if you do it. On your profile, I'm looking at it right now. It say you're single. It say you're single.
And ready to mingle.
Hey, and Kim, if we pull up at Sneaky Pete's, don't be looking crazy.
Sneaky Pete.
Because I can get you extra onions, baby.
You get her junkyard dog.
Junkyard. Hey, you know what? Listen.
I hope she stay around so you can take her to the New Edition concert.
New Edition concert. I want to go.
You've been trying to find a date for so long.
Oh.
Hey.
He like, I guess I'm going by myself, Peaches. The Peaches ain't going by herself. He can go with us and be the third wheel.
Hey. Don't put Keisha in it. Listen, listen, I'm looking at the people that I'm just calling names. Pete, Kim was the first really said something, and so I'm calling her out. Dating after 50. Wait a minute. Kim, are you Kim Norman? Are you over 50?
She don't even look like
you don't look like you about 38.
She want a Birkin. She definitely want a Birkin.
Kim Norman, you over 50 years old.
She's beautiful.
See, I couldn't date Keisha Shaw because our first conversation, she was talking about getting a grill. So I'm like, I'm not dating a girl with no gold teeth.
I'm finna get me a removable one.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with Keisha. Keisha was talking about.
They come out.
Oh, Kim Norman, you 59 years old.
She 59.
No. She put a high school picture up there. No, it got to be a high school picture.
She looks good.
Bro, you wear it well.
Black
don't crack.
Hey, y'all seen that stuff on Facebook where the Caucasian women be like, I'm 54. I'm 52. And then the black women come and be like, we just shut down the internet. Kimberly Norman should have been one of them pictures.
Norman is 59
I see Kimberly.
years old.
Beautiful. Yes. I just see a picture.
You see her picture?
Look at her picture. Gorgeous. Look at her picture, Keith.
Beautiful.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful. You know what?
Girl, your second date might be Paris.
Okay.
Yeah, we might be getting married.
Okay.
Hey, Kimberly Norman, you from Birmingham?
Stay focused. She gonna inbox you.
Yeah, hit me up. Yeah. I'm looking for love after 50. And Keith will tell you every time she talk to me, what you doing, Stan? I'm sitting at home. Watching TV.
Texting me like, what you doing? I am not at home, Stanley.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Peaches over there, she always got some little fly little date. Little NFL player, basketball player.
I love this though, Stan, y'all. So do you see? I just muted you right quick. So, y'all, inside of the group, this is what's happened today. So Miss Kimberly has ended up getting her a date live on this show. this is like the it hadn't been many instances, but this is like the third instance of someone being kind of hooked up, sort of connected to us in the group. It hasn't been a fast train, but it sure has been a steady train, and I absolutely love it. So Kimberly and Stanley, for those of you who are just watching, they are going on a date. He just was listening to her comments and said, "We're going on a date." So that literally just happened today. That's what's up. Yay, Kim. Yeah, absolutely. That's what's up. Okay, Stan. So we want to know, are you going to treat Kimberly right on this date and just listen to her? That's what we want to know.
You know what?
Are you on mute?
I talk a lot.
He talk a whole
I talk a whole lot. And my purpose of the first date is to talk.
Yes.
It's to talk. It ain't like I'm putting all 100% of me out there. My representative gonna be there.
Okay.
To meet your representative. And then on further down the line, now we can get into whoever, we are together. Because on the first date, you don't put your whole self out there. You don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
I can make her feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I can make her feel even wanted. I can make sure her stomach big when she leave the restaurant. I can do that. I can do all of that.
Yeah.
But I can't do it. I don't know her mind. And she don't know my mind. So
but that's
the first date is to get. That's why we can't do a double date. Because I don't want to know about your dude and his, I don't want to know about it. But yeah. If she accepts,
when he played football,
we're gonna kick it hard. We're gonna kick it hard.
It looks like she's already accepted.
And I'm telling you right now. And then she went to Alabama State.
Go Bulldogs.
I went to Alabama A&M and Miles. And Tuskegee. I went to all three of those schools. Tuskegee, A&M, Miles. Listen. I'm telling you right now. Keisha, man, you done kicked him before. Not on a date. For anybody want to do that. I told Keisha I can never date her because she don't, something wrong with Keisha. Keisha something else.
Now wait, I'm gonna mute him right here.
Nah.
Don't mute. Yeah, I'm mute you right here. Stan thinks that I'm a little different, and I proudly say I'm different. He doesn't like the fact that I'm vegan. He doesn't like whatever. And that's okay, because guess what that means? I'm not for you. But the Lord knows I'm for somebody, because there's some things that Stan does that Keisha doesn't like and Keisha doesn't agree with. And I'm not even going to put you on blast like that, but now you keep on. Keisha will put you on blast on him. But now I have to be careful with Stan, y'all, because Stan will go to the airwaves on your tail. And Stan, hey, listen, somebody just said, can't we be our authentic self and not be our representative? Can't we be that?
I love that. Teresa said, can't we just be our authentic self? Not our representative. But to be honest, Teresa, my authentic self is my representative, and I'm my representative. We're the same person, and I don't sugarcoat because it ain't time. I ain't got time in my life to sugarcoat no more. I sugarcoated when I was in the 30s and 20s and stuff like that, early 40s. I gave you a sugarcoat of me, but you don't divulge. I'll give you a prime example, Teresa. I'm gonna tell you who my life is, and I give it all to my grandchildren.
Oh, he loved them.
That's my life. You're not gonna meet them on my first date. No, you're not. You're not gonna meet them until we're in a full-fledged relationship. Because my granddaughters, they talk too damn much. I got a 4-year-old granddaughter to tell it all.
She'll
She
tell
tell
it
no, I got a 4-year-old granddaughter. Tell it all.
Keisha, she'll
Huh?
tell it all my business, your business, his business. I'm on my dad's business.
So I mean, and you know what though? And that's the same if you was a parent. Because all my kids over 30 years old. Over 30.
30
So
and over.
30 and over, you know. So I feel like
Yeah.
even if a woman meets a guy.
Hold on. I want to share this. This old man and myself have children the same age, exact same age. Oh man.
I just feel like
Can I go ahead, Stan? I wanted to add something too
I
about.
feel like this.
She want to ask you something.
Wait a minute, she gonna let me get this out there. I heard.
Go ahead.
But
you know
I just feel like it's a lot of women out here. I mean, we can't say in my age group, because if I met a woman in my age group, they got a 10, 9, 8.
Stanley, you know you low down because I know who you talking about.
We ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't. Listen to him.
Anybody that gotta go see a doctor because they lie, it's a problem.
Right. Keisha, you follow her, Keisha?
Huh? No.
Oh my God.
You ain't following me. If you have to go see a doctor
to stop lying.
To stop lying.
Lord,
you gotta go lay on that couch.
Hey, okay.
She be lying.
I'm gonna tell you something.
I'm
gonna tell you a story. I met that woman.
They know the 50, y'all. Here we go.
They know 50.
They know 55 at this point.
This first of all, she tell me, my baby, she needs somebody in her life that she can look up to. So I'm sitting here like, okay, okay. Well, she got some kids or something? She got some kids and needs to help the kid. And she said, daughter 10 years old. I said, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Daughter the same age as my grandkid.
Yeah, my daughter same age my granddaughter's here.
Oh.
I'm saying, I'm like, wait a minute. You over 50 with a 10-year-old.
That was a menopause baby.
Wrong answer.
That was a menopause baby.
Boy, I ain't gonna talk about that no more because they might be watching. We still cool. But I can't drive my car down that road no more.
Yeah, I hear. Okay, that was going to be my statement. He led me right into it. Okay, y'all, I know I have to kind of mute back and forth. He led me right into my statement or my issue talking about dating over 50. And here's all, I have to put these glasses on to see. Let me put them back on again. You were back home in December. Cool beans. So let me say this, y'all. Here's the beautiful thing. Stan alluded to this earlier, in that when you are over 50, I believe that if you ask for it, your discernment should be sharper. Your ability to know when you see someone or when you deal with someone, you know what? I like you, but we're not gonna make it here in this situation, or we're just not compatible here. But that's okay. There's another reason for that. So here's the deal with, and I have had several guys like this. Like, I know at this age and this stage in my life, every person we meet is not called to be our person. And y'all, that is the beautiful and freeing thing about it. It doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with them. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. There are certain things and certain boxes that person needs to check off. Maybe they're meant to be an inspiration in that season. Maybe they're meant to be a friend. Imagine that, a friend. I have a lot of guy friends. And so I believe that holding those guy friends, I think that anytime the Lord, and I see this, that anytime he's preparing me for the one, that he pairs me with guy friends, because those guy friends are really going to be honest with you. It gives you more of an insight into really how men think. And you can also utilize those guy friends to really give you honest feedback about yourself. So someone mentioned earlier, she said, I absolutely love you and Stan's relationship, Keisha. I think Stan and I have evolved. Neither Stan and I take anything personally. We don't take it personally. But I think when you understand a person's role in your life, you're able to be at this point. And how many more of us, we need you to understand, every woman you meet ain't your woman. Every man that you meet ain't your man, and it's okay. Let me give you a tip right here to give you something with dating after 50 that you can pull away with. Fail forward faster. What do I mean by that? When you determine that he or she is not the one, this is a coach coming out right now. When you determine that he or she is not the one, what you do, you move forward. They may be for a friend, they may be for whatever. You may go out and get some tacos one night. You may go out and get a drink one night or grab some coffee. But you just move forward and you leave your heart open. But it doesn't mean you just dismiss them or are ugly to them. That just means, okay, they're not the one. So let me remain open to the one. Maybe we go get a drink sometimes. Maybe we go get tacos. Maybe not. Stan said earlier, he said, well, I've been around Keisha. We haven't gone out on a date. We are in similar circles, so we see each other out and about sometimes. We've hung out together. I mean, I've been on one of his live podcasts. So discernment is your superpower when you are dating after 50. And don't be afraid to say no. That's not the one. Let me keep my heart and mind open to go ahead and move. And the faster you do that, the faster you get to the one, even though it may take a little while, because the person who's right for you doesn't come around the corner every day. But don't settle. Keep your heart open. Use your discernment and move forward.
Keisha, you hit the nail on the head, baby. You hit the nail on the head.
Real.
You know what? From day one, I met Keisha. I knew right then Keisha wasn't the one for me. I knew it. But you know what? Me and Keisha done kicked it 2-3 times like best friends.
Yeah.
Like, and anything I can, you know what? I'm in the process of helping Keisha right now do whatever she want to do because of my connections. If I can connect her, she don't owe me nothing. Because I look at Keisha as a friend. But she be eating that stuff that I don't eat. She don't have no meat on her plate.
Keisha. Now, first of all, let me call him out real quick.
Come on, Peaches. Come on, Peaches.
I am a flexitarian, so
you a what?
It's called a flexitarian.
You just made that shit up.
No, I did. Did I make that up?
Goddamn word.
Keisha, did I make it up?
Flexitarian?
It's a flexitarian, meaning that
I am. Peaches, I am as well.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna say I don't eat meat, but I don't. There's certain stuff I'm just not gonna eat.
Like
there's certain times.
Like what you ain't gonna eat?
It's just certain. It just depends on where I'm at in my diet or my. Because sometimes if I'm fasting on my spiritual journey, certain things I'm not gonna eat. But if it's a diet that I'm trying to hit a goal weight, it's certain stuff I know I gotta cut out. Especially when you get older, you gotta watch what you eat anyway.
That's
cholesterol, high blood pressure, all that. So when I say I don't eat pork, but Christmas, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, that's when I eat pork.
Yes.
That's just it.
Yes.
Good, please. If I go out there and cook some ribs right now, you out there and you pinching on them.
I'm a pinch on them.
Yeah.
I'm a pinch a little bit.
But she said something.
Because
let me finish.
Because we're flexible. That's a flexitarian.
That's what a flexitarian is. But Stanley has been to my house. Yes, and Stanley has been to my house, ate some Rotel, ate it up.
Yeah.
It wasn't even meat. It was plant-based meat.
I'm cussing you out. I'm about to get out.
He didn't know that he ate some impossible meat.
It was good too. Hey, listen, but you know what? She said something very key.
Yeah.
Your spiritual journey. Where are you with the Lord?
Yeah.
Can we sit down and have a Bible study instead of talking about things of the earth?
Yes.
Baby, if I start crying and speaking in tongues, like, you okay?
Yeah. Right.
If I put my face in the floor, is you okay? Because I lay prostrate to the Lord, okay?
Right.
And the spiritual journey is most important right now.
Right now it is.
You see what Donald Trump doing to our country?
Man, it's like
spiritual journeys.
It's like, but you know what? It's also like Black people don't even live in that world that we're seeing going on. We so about unbothered, right? I be like, that's going on.
Like the spiritual journey Now, when I say spiritual journey, if I'm gonna be with a woman, I'm just like
Baby, he can
I
have you read that book, baby.
I don't
Kingdom
care.
Woman, Kingdom Man.
I don't care what you believe in, but do you believe?
Ooh, please.
Do you believe?
Mm.
Do you believe in God?
Mm.
Because we're not going on. I believe in Buddha, not with me.
Yeah.
It ain't no knock on nobody else's religion, but
Yeah.
I believe in the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. That's what I believe in. Now, some people, I let you get away with the Father, Son, Holy Ghost, and Mary. I let you get away with that too, because that's what the Catholics do.
Yeah.
They add they add Mary. But
Yeah.
if we ain't right there together, we already going different ways when we meet.
Yeah.
Another thing with me, cause I am what you call let's go. You know, I'm what they call it, sporadic. I'm very sporadic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keisha, let's go eat. What you understand? Now.
He called me the other day. Hey, let's go to Guitar soon. I'm like, I got company. So
I
He's
like
shaking my head.
when I get out there, I like to go because I know what my work week is like.
Yeah.
So when I get my days off, I don't want to sit around the house, in which I don't mind, because I'm more comfortable in my house than anywhere else.
and it's cheaper because every time you go outside, you got to spend money.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to spend some money.
If you stay in your house, you could just have everything right there, and then you ain't got to go keep on buying a shot here or
You got to go buy your own bottle.
go just buy a couple of bottles.
But I like to be out there.
Yeah, I like to go out too, as long as it ain't cold and raining.
But you know what? And then Keisha,
Yeah.
this another deal breaker to me.
Okay.
It might be selfish. I don't care. That's just me. If I'm trying to date you,
Uh-huh.
and every time we try to hook up, you got your goddamn grandkids with you. You the baby, you the babysitter. Bye. Keep them, raise them. I'm not competing with I'm not competing with your child and her offsprings that she need to find something else to do with them. Besides throw them on you.
Mm.
Because I got grandkids too, and what we don't do is we don't babysit.
No.
We get the kids. Now mine stay with me, but I still be like,
now, I'm gonna say this.
ask your mama.
I got 2 granddaughters and I got a grandson. Out of the month, I'm gonna be with them probably 1.5 weekends.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care who got something to say about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I owe that to them.
Mm-hmm.
They're an extension of me.
That's right.
But if every time I look around, you can't move because you got your grandkids up under you. See, my grandkids go home.
Yeah.
But they'll spend the night. I let them spend the night one night a month. I let them do that because they love me and I love them. But men ain't trying to hear that. I don't know about men, but me, I ain't trying to hear it.
Yeah.
If you ain't got time for yourself, you ain't got time for nobody else to be in your life.
Yeah.
Because dating after 50, we already did this.
Yeah. I hear
30, 40 years ago. We still doing it.
So, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? You have Peaches?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I'm hearing, like I said, I think you're very good and very resolute about saying, this is what you want, this is what you don't want, this is what you'll do, this is what you'll not do. I got into a discussion about this before on this with our group. It's not too late for love. And the question I have is, are men less flexible? And ladies, you may have to help me with this. Because here's KG. She said, I'm pretty unspontaneous. I'll have to work on being flexible. She's going where I'm going. Because sometimes as women, we like to prepare, we like to have a little time to get ready, we like to do. So my question, and I saw Eric on here, Eric said too, he said, hey, I'm very spontaneous. I'll hop up in a minute and roll out. So do you miss out on a good partner? Do you miss out on a good opportunity because the lady says, "Well, I need a little time, or I've got something coming up." Because if very few women are just going to have that opportunity to just drop because they're working, they may have grandkids, they may have whatever. So do you miss out on a good party or a partner, or what part does flexibility play in this, in determining dating after 50? What part does flexibility play in a relationship, period?
You have to be very flexible. Okay, I think you went too far with spontaneous. If I say, Keisha, let's go, I'm gonna give you 5-6 hours. I'll give you 5-6 hours. Now, it's just sometimes you know what? If I was in school right now, I would have ADHD and they'd be shooting my ass up with them damn pills. I would have it.
Admitting is the first step toward recovery.
I know me. So I'm like, I might call and say, Keisha, what you doing? Now, cause I don't want Kim to normally think we messing around.
No, Kim, you call.
I was like, oh, Kimberly, what you doing, girl? Like, what you doing over there?
Kimberly, he's fighting, honey. I see that. So
let's go grab everybody to eat, Kim.
What you say?
Kimberly Norman.
Oh,
not you.
I'm Peach.
You Peach, right?
I just heard
you. Why you answered. I don't know why you answered.
I just heard you say something. I wasn't paying no attention.
And I say, I'm gonna get off of work about 5:30. Let me come get you about 8:30. Let's go get something to eat. Is that not enough bumpers on Get Yourself Together? Now, if not, you can say, "Ooh, Big Stan." Listen,
who?
Big Stan. They call me. Hey, I'm a little dude. They call me Big Stan though. They call me Big Stan. In the street, they call me Big Stan. But Big Stan, I ain't gonna have time to get my hair. You should let me know. I'll wash my hair. Cool. Then Kim say, "Hey, we doing tomorrow breakfast." I can deal with that. But when I want to do something, I want to do something sometimes. Because I'll have 2 days off of work a week. And during the week, I really don't date. It's almost impossible to date.
Okay. Question right there.
Okay.
So even Eric said, I can wait sometimes, but if you're never ready to just get up and go, it won't work and it's cool. What if now here again, I'm pointing this out because sometimes I don't think we see ourselves or hear ourselves. You're saying, okay, she got to be ready to go sometimes. If I'm ready to go, I give you 5 hours, but that's it. What if that lady says, I need to go out to eat during the week? I don't want to wait until Saturday or Sunday always. Don't just put me in a rotation that day. Hey, I got free time here. So that's part of my requirements too. So I'm just saying, do you understand how it works both ways? And sometimes people can have this idea of I'm not going to do. And that's my concern, that as we age, we become really set in our ways and we try to tell people, well, I'm not going to do this if you don't do. And this is Keisha. Keisha's just going to remain, and people can do what they want. But I'm just pointing out the difference. But and then another girl said, she said, my question is this put up front early conversations to eliminate that person? You know, are you letting them know, hey, you need to be ready to go on jump? Number 2, Marvin did a great thing. He said, would you rather, when it comes to being spontaneous, or would you rather make plans or go with the flow? And so my question is, do we understand how it goes both ways? Like, a lady may have some requirements too. Like, don't just, Saturday is my day to go get my hair done. And it's a day I spend time with my sister girls. I got my girl group or my prayer group, and we meet most of the day. So while you're going to want to call her and say, let's go out at the jump of a hat on that Saturday morning, she may say, no, I already have that. But then are you willing to eliminate what could be a great person because you're not willing to be flexible yourself?
Marvin DJ. Okay. Hey, Marvin, I DJ too. I DJ too. If you're a real DJ, I DJ too. But listen, Marvin, Your question was, would you rather? What did it say? Would you rather, when it comes to being spontaneous, A, make plans, or B, go with the flow? You know what, Marvin? That's a very good question. I'd rather make plans before I do anything. I'd rather make plans. But if you dating somebody, you're not always gonna stick to a plan. I mean, if your relationship is set up like that, hey, I mean, I'd rather make plans. I would rather make plans, but if I ain't doing nothing and I'm talking to you on the phone, we chopping it up, babe, what you doing? I ain't doing nothing. I ain't just got my toes done. I just got back home. What you finna do now? Now I'm just being here all day. I'll be able to get you. There ain't no plan made. That's spontaneous. Now, what you ask Keisha, you said, what if she want to go out during the week? Well, she already know what job I got. She know that ain't finna. She know it's possible that it can happen, but not likely that we're gonna go out during the week like that. I own my own business, yeah, but I work Sunday through Thursday, so I got Friday and Saturday off. So that's the weekend to me, and that's what I get. Been doing it for 27 years. So it's what it is. Everybody's lifestyles don't fit everybody's lifestyle. I mean, it's just like if I was dating a nurse, 7 on and 7 off. That's what they used to do. I don't know if they do it now.
They still do.
They still do. Well, there's a lot of people that's married that live that lifestyle. I did it for 17 years, Keith. Keith, I'm gonna ask you this. I'm interviewing you now. How many days that I told you that in the last 7, 8 years that I spent with a wife per year? How many days was that?
I remember the number if you don't.
What the number is?
64.
I spent 64 days with a wife for 7, 8 straight years. So it can be done if you want to be done it. And if you marry like somebody in the military, you married to somebody in the military, how you gonna make a demand on what you want to do? You be with them, but you don't want to be with them because they ain't got control. They don't have control.
Absolutely.
A policeman, a fireman. Firemen don't be at home every week, all week.
No, they work what, 72 hours shift?
72 hours shift. I mean, it's all about what you do. And you know what? As far as we're gonna have a discussion when we get together. Right now, I'm telling you right now, me and Kim Norman gonna be in Jamaica August 5th. We're gonna be in Jamaica August 5th. In the Cayman Islands.
I'm rooting for you.
I'm telling you right now, I ain't never met her. Hey, if I told nails too long, I'm gonna get them cut. But I'm gonna make this work.
Hey, Kim, what is it? So you're verifying or you're really kind of touching on something, another thing with dating too, Stan. And look, we got to wrap this up because we are an hour and a half into it. But let me say this: you're verifying something else too. A man knows. So you know that this is a woman. It's Kimberly says, a hot mess. But you know that this is a lady that you want. Do men know that quickly? For the women on here who are wanting to know, maybe dealing with a guy, do men really know that quickly?
No, we don't know that. We don't know that quickly because I've never even had a conversation with Kimberly. You know what? But you know what? If Kim,
you're attracted to her, you're attracted to her.
No, I don't know. I'm attracted to her.
Oh,
yes, you do.
No, I don't. How do I know that? She got a cute picture. She got a cute picture.
You know that you're interested in getting to know her or seeing her take power on a date.
You know what? With Kim, I don't know her. Never met her in my life.
Yeah.
But you know what? it's all about opportunity
Yes.
and what you want to do with the opportunity. And I guarantee you, me and Kim can go out and have a good time.
Yeah.
And we can pie. We can pie. Because I already know where it'll go. I ain't gonna tell Facebook or whoever these folks here. I ain't gonna tell them folks. I already know we're gonna go. We're gonna go out and have fun.
Yeah.
And if she wanna get her hair right, we're gonna get her hair right. I'm gonna get my hair right. And we're gonna sit in the corner. And we're gonna talk. And we're gonna talk. And it just ain't no simpler way to do it.
I got you.
It's no simpler way. You know what? All that text and shit. That's not me. Because you can't feel me in a text.
That's right.
You cannot feel me in a text.
Now you're talking old school, Stan, because here's the thing, and that's what I'm talking about with dating after 50, because that texting and online and we're going to virtual this, you're going to need to pull me out of the virtual world at some point. Don't you agree?
Hey, I tell you this. If every time you text me, I got to get my glasses and put my glasses on. No, I'm not doing that. Call me. We can have a conversation faster than the text.
That's right. That's right.
And,
That's old
you know
school.
what? And a lot of texts be lies.
You're right.
Because I can listen to. I told you I can see it coming down the street. I can see the BS coming down the street.
That's right.
You can't see it on no text.
That's right.
A lot of time. So
I have a gentleman texting me right now, and he sends me a frequent text most days. But if you're gonna send me frequent texts most days, if you're gonna get in my inbox on social media, hey, how you doing? This Sunday, that, hey, happy Sunday, this that. I'm paying that no attention. I know you're not serious because you can send 1 million people that same text, 1 million people that same. That's the least amount of effort. So I may oblige every now and then, but after a while, my fingers get tired of typing, and I'm just like, oh, okay, we're gonna let you sit in the inbox.
You know what? Like with Kim, I keep hating to call her name, but this the realest truth of it is. You set your eyes on somebody that you like, that you already know.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually how men do it. Oh, some women, I don't know if women do it, but they already know. Let's meet somebody that we don't know. They don't know nothing about us, and let's learn each other together.
Yeah.
Because we're so used to familiarity.
Familiarity.
Yeah.
Familiar spirits, as they say.
We knew you was shit back then. We know you ain't shit now, but we still messing with you.
Yeah. Ooh.
You know. So let's get somebody fresh that don't know us. We never
know them.
We don't know them.
And I'm dating now, and I've met somebody like that, and it's just beautiful. Like I ain't studying nobody because like I don't know him, he don't know me. We getting to know each other, and we're having a freaking ball.
That's good. That's good.
That the dude in the red car been parked in front of the house.
What is the hell is you taking my business out on Facebook?
That dude in the red car, I'm gonna shoot the tires out in. I said, hey, he was supposed to be in my neighborhood. Yeah.
But Dan, close us out and tell women what are some of the things to do to increase attractiveness to men who are more mature. I want you to leave them with some hope. I know we talked a lot about what we would do, won't do. Give hope. Leave on a hopeful note.
Act your age. Dress your age. Be your age.
No twerking.
No twerking.
Just twerk for him, he's saying.
Hey, listen. And I know people, I might step on some toes. But when I see a 55, 60-year-old woman with some damn green hair in her head, I know she for the streets. If she not, she giving that persona. Another thing, when we trying to date, be humble. Everybody be humble. Everybody, man, woman, be humble. Because we don't owe each other nothing anyway. We don't owe each other nothing. What we owe each other is a chance to get to know each other. That's all. If we're going to commit to going out. That's all we owe each other. So Dating ain't hard, but I think society has made dating harder because, like I said, I ain't been on the dating scene for real in 19 years. 19.
Because you've been married, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And what I see now is totally different dating scene than it was 20 years ago. It's all about spending money now. In which that comes with it. That comes with the territory. It comes with it, no doubt. But I'll say this. My dad told me when I first had a child, and that was in 92, 93, 94. He said, if you leave with your wallet, you always be leaving with your wallet. That's what they told me. If you leave with your wallet, you always be leaving with your wallet. And then once the person is receiving your wallet is looked at, you look at their position in life. Where are they making strides to be equal or more than you? Because if you don't strive for nothing but a come up, that's all you're going to be. You're going to be a jump off. That's all you're going to be. You're going to be a jump off. And you're going to go from relationship to relationship to relationship until your ass get old and wrinkled and you ain't got no more jumping off to do. So no knock on no woman, because I take them and I leave them. Because if I'm here now, it ain't even about the physical no more. Back when the 20s, 30s, we want to get the prettiest woman. We want to get the finest man. Hell, when you get 60 years old, that shit don't even matter no more. We don't care about no BBLs at 60. We don't care about that. We want somebody that we can have a conversation with. We can go places with. We can enjoy each other's company. And if we mess with each other long enough, Keisha, we can finish each other's conversation, their thought process. And you know what I'm talking about. If you with somebody long enough, you can finish a sentence for them. If somebody asks a question, you can finish that sentence without them saying that, because they know you here. But that's all I got, Keisha.
The old folks used to call them a company. You want a company keeper. What'd you say, Stan?
I said that you just hit the nail on the head. There you go. It's not really a company keeper. A company keeper though, because if we spend enough time together, it's a routine now. So therefore, I know your thought process. It's like, let's just say me and you together, Keisha. And somebody said something. Somebody said something about Keisha. Now, somebody said something to Keisha about me. Keisha already know it ain't true because she already know me. She know what I would say. Not what I would do, but what I would say. But she have a good idea of what I would do. You can complete my sentences. So I'm just, I don't know. Relationships are odd because everybody is an individual. Everybody individual. Some people left, some people right, like Democrats and Republicans. Some people straight down the middle. You might have dated 2, 3, 4 times, 5 times to find that down the middle person.
That's right.
You might have to do that, Keith. So right. I don't give nobody nothing. I don't take nothing from nobody. Everybody good to me until they show me they ain't no good. I'm a people person, so everywhere I go, I meet people. But that don't mean that people that's gonna be in my lane, in my straightforward lane. You in my straightforward lane, but not for dating. You in there for another reason.
That's right.
You my friend. You my friend.
That's right.
But you got left and right. So I don't get mad at people. I don't get mad. I don't do none of that no more. I used to be a whole fool with it.
Mhm.
I don't want to do that no more.
Waste
But but
energy.
but if you piss me off, I'm gonna set you off on my Facebook page, and I'm gonna
This
be
is
through
what
with it.
this is what we know.
Yeah, I'm gonna
What we
set you
know.
off.
Don't
But and Keith, I'm trying to get to 100,000 followers
I got
by
something
May.
you're being rude, and I'm gonna really delete the comment. You always have. Look at this. If I invite you to Motel.
What they say? Well, I work out about 5 days, so I'm
Oh
gonna
no,
need
I'm
you to
reading.
be.
I'm reading this little trolls comment that I'm about to erase. You always have them.
Okay,
So
I don't even care.
let's
I
delete.
don't, I
Let's
don't care.
them.
Cause you know what I feel about trolls. They want to be seen. Let them be seen. Don't
Yeah.
erase it. Don't erase it.
Oh, too late for that.
With
Thank you,
Keisha,
Teresa.
Keisha, me and you do not give two fucks about what they say.
You're right.
We don't.
You're
And
right.
we can't let them control our narrative. Let them say what they say. Because I'm going to take their name down and I'm going to screenshot what they do. And I'm going to go live next. And I'm going to put them on blast. With their mama and their. Hey, we're in a different world now. This is social media. If you got the balls to get on somebody live, I got the balls to copy your name, go to your page, copy everything on your page, and set your ass on fire on Facebook. Because you disrespecting us. We ain't disrespecting you because we ain't talking about you.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna do that, kids, because I'm a street nigga. I'm still a street nigga.
Right. Right.
I ain't gonna bother nobody. That's what I am.
You ain't gonna bother nobody, but you also are saying don't bother me. And I'm not no pushover either. I'm not a punk.
Right.
So, well, man, this has been a blast day. You have any closing words for people? How they can follow you? I think we'll have to have another conversation.
You know what, Keith?
Mm.
Finally, I just say this. Whenever we can collab, it's always a pleasure for me because it's all about expanding our growth, our pages.
Yeah.
I'm on your page. It don't make no difference who page you on, but
Yeah.
this right here is gonna get numbers. It's gonna get numbers. Kim Norman, we too old to be disrespectful. For real, we are.
Yeah.
Check your inbox, Kim. I just hit you up. Just hit you up.
Right.
But yeah, we vibe. And anytime you want to do something, we can get on Facebook and wherever. StreamYard. See, me and you, we ain't used to this StreamYard stuff. So
I am.
it's way more to this than both of us know on how to do it. But I'm gonna drop about 4 or 5 videos back to back on StreamYard within the next hour.
Mm-hmm.
I already got them. So I'm gonna just drop them. They're gonna be response videos. That's all. It's not gonna be. They're not gonna be live. They're just gonna be response. So, Keith, I love you, and you hold in the road, baby.
Love you, man. Peace
All right.
out. So that was our show today, y'all. Talking to, I call him Stan the Man. But one of my longtime buddies, not long time, we really have only met each other a couple of months ago. But I mean, like he said, I mean, he put it out there. We are friends. We have been friends, have a cool relationship. We know the boundary. And that's a beautiful thing in your 50s. You know where you stand with people. Everybody you meet is not meant to be your man. And y'all, I had to learn this. Everybody you meet is not meant to be your woman. Had to learn that. I'm not meant to be everybody's woman. And that's the beautiful thing. It's so beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. Because then you know where people fit in your life. And you're not struggling and you're not frustrated trying to make something work. And you know how we used to do, ladies, when we were younger? Not only did we try to make it work, because making it work involved you inevitably denying some part of you. It's like, well, okay, I've got to do this. I've got to make this work in order to make this work. I've got to be this way. And every time you go that way, you move further away from who you really are. So we understand that in our as we mature in our 40s and our 50s and all that kind of stuff, listen, we understand that we don't have to always go that way. It's just a simple choice. And if I see it lining up, if I see it lining up where I have to constantly go that way, if I see it lining up where I have to constantly move away from who I really am, no need for us to go there. No need for us to try to pursue anything other than what we already have and what we already are. And guess what? We're mature, so we're able to handle those things at this point. So I just encourage you today. I encourage you to not reject the friendship, because the friendship with that male may be the preparation that you need to prepare you for the one God has for you. See, that's really, I believe, the key. Are we able to steward what God gives us without just, selfishly rushing toward our desire? And what else would I say? I would just say be encouraged. And if you're dealing with someone right now and you know they're not the one, you don't have to cut them all the way off unless the Lord tells you to. He may tell you that. But if you need to steer back and know that you need to do something that puts you in a position to stay true to you, true to who God has called you to be, and true to what God has called you to do, that's, I hope and pray, what we're opting to do as we move into 2026. These are strange and sundry times, my friends. We have a lot going on in our nation. We have a lot going on in our community. There's no time to be wasting time. And I really want to get on here and use this platform too to talk about some other things related to relationships. Once you kind of get in there, you never really know which direction it takes, and you kind of have to flow. But I really want to talk, and I really want to do some things that bring healing to our community relationally. And y'all, sometimes a good friend is worth their weight in gold. Not just having a man or just having a woman that you are dating, because you don't just want a man. You want the man. You want the woman that God has chosen for you. So I'm going to close out with prayer. And just, if you want to see some more things like this, one of the things that you can do for me is to let me know. Send me a message, send me a text for those of you who may be connected like that, and also some topics that we want to discuss. I think that this conversation is really, really good. We can have some different people on, and we can talk about the things like, why does there appear to be so much hatred in our community? Black men toward, black men and white women. What do men who are older find attractive? And then women, we let you chime in as well. What do women over 50 find attractive? We can talk about what are some of the best places to find good men? What are some of the best places to find good women? How do we start a conversation if we're attracted to someone as a lady? If you see someone you're attracted to, do you walk up to him? Do you start a conversation? We're in our 50s. We're some of us in our 40s. We're more mature. So what worked yesterday, it will not work today. Let's talk about virtual dating. Are we not doing it? Are we still saying no? Or are we open more or less now to dating virtually? And if so, what are the rules of engagement? All these things that we can talk about, and we really haven't done thus far in the group. I take responsibility for that. I really have not had the wherewithal, the fortitude, and just honestly, the time. Thanks to my friend Randy Dandy. Thank you. I really just have not even had the time because there have been so many other things, but I've gotten my marching orders. I understand what I need to do now. I have the time. I've created some things in my schedule, because we can have a vision, but how many of you know we not just need the vision, but we need the provision, and we need the preparation, and we need the space to actually carry out the vision. because sometimes we have our schedule so crowded, we have our minds so crowded, our schedule so crowded, our minds so crowded. And what it does is it crowds out the vision of God. So what you have to start doing is pushing away those things that are crowding out and basically distracting you and hindering you from following through with the vision. So if there are topics that you would like to see, please let me know if you want to see more of these things, because we need to talk about relationships over 50. Things have changed. Remember, I am a change coach. And one thing that we know for sure is things have certainly changed in the relationship sphere, y'all. It has changed. It's changed. And not only has it changed, it's forced us to change in how we think, how we act, and how we see relationships and how we see people. There are some things that are unchangeable, that are not changeable. There's some things that will never change. God's word is eternal. The 1 Corinthians 7:2 says, let every man have his own wife and let every woman have her own husband. That's God's view for marriage. Okay? Therefore shall a man leave his father and mother and shall cleave unto his wife, and the two shall become one. There's some things that are unchangeable. You can argue about the word with somebody else. I'm not going to argue about it. So God clearly gives us his vision for marriage, man, woman. Okay? He clearly gives us his vision. He clearly gives us the vision of how that man and woman are supposed to connect. He clearly gives that to us. Again, I'm not going to argue with whomever or disagree with whomever. I just know what the Bible says. So Keisha's going to go with the Bible, and Keisha's going to stick with that. So we're going to close out with prayer for all my single friends, and just that 2026 be the year of manifestation for us. I have said that before. I believe that the Spirit of God spoke that through me. I'm going to lean on it. I'm going to hold to it. Father God, I just lift up every person, Lord God, who is within the sound of my voice now and to come, now and later. Lord God, I thank you for the opportunity to have this voice, this time to be able to share with these, your people. God, I thank you so much for what you're doing in our lives. And God, not just giving us a heart to ask for you to give us something, but to give us the heart to ask for us to be that we're praying for. I'll say that again. Don't just give us a heart, God, to ask for your blessing. Yes, 1 Corinthians 7:2 says, let every man have his own wife, let every woman have her own husband. But God, give us the grace, Lord God, to be who we're asking for and to become what we need before receiving the man or woman that we're asking for. God, give us grace for my single friends who are wanting a divine, beautiful relationship. Give them the grace and give them the desires of their heart. For those who don't want a relationship and love being single, I pray for them as well, that you give them ultimate, outstanding, overwhelming, supernatural joy. And God, even for those who have been divorced or who have been in relationships that have been broken, I pray for healing today. And for those who are desiring, Lord God, to be in a relationship, long-term relationship or marriage again, thank you, Lord God, for every woman, giving her the grace to be able to steward your son's heart. And I pray for every man that you give him the grace to be able to steward your daughter's heart, and that they ultimately serve each other, but serve you ultimately through their marriage. God, we acknowledge you. We say thank you. And Lord God, we seek you first in all things. I pray for the group. It's not too late for love. And I thank you for your divine direction for us this year. And it's in Jesus' name that we pray. Amen. I love you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed your day off. I had a day off and Stanley was like, Sharpie, that's what he calls me, Sharpie, why don't we go live? And then we talk about relationships, because I was asking him something today about something. We're always strategizing about something as it relates to business or as it relates to social media or topics. So anyway, my friends, I love you. I'll see you soon, okay? And I'm going to be unveiling some things shortly over what we will look like and what we're going to do for 2026 in this group. Love you. Have a great day. And thanks for hanging with me. Bye.